Whether you are new to this or true to this, welcome back to Real for That. It's our big season finale. I'm Ben.
And I'm Steph. This is a show where we use our expert opinions to recap, review, and dissect our favorite reality shows.
And this season, it's been all about Love Island USA season 8.
One last time for this season, let's get real.
It was the big finale night, a 2-hour episode with our big final four couples.
It was dragging.
It was dragging. It was. I love these like fun, cute moments of all the dates. Like it is really great.
Hmm.
But I feel like because the entire last week has felt fillery, this just kind of felt like more of that, in my opinion.
Same here. It was so fillery.
Because like we had the water park day, we had like the girls' secret challenge day, and now we have like they're going to a salon day. Like it was just a lot of fluff all week,
Yeah.
you know?
And the boys just talk day.
Right. And I like the dates. Like I thought that it was like cute and I like that they all did like a different date and like I think that's fun. But it's just like when you're anticipating this like big finale of like who the winner is gonna be and all of that, it's just like,
Can't
okay.
do it. Yeah, I'm not on the same episode, please.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
shall we go through the dates?
Yeah, date number one. Let's go.
So date number one was Sincere and Melanie.
Womp womp.
They were basically on a boat in the middle of the ocean, making pizza together, giving each other massages.
Well, actually,
It was
only
cute.
Sincere gave one to Melanie.
True, and as he should.
No, totally as he should, but I was thinking about that. I feel like usually when they do a massage date, whether it's not necessarily a date, but like in Survivor when they go get massages for their like retreat thing that they get after, like the reward, it's
Sure.
like every individual gets the massage. It's not like, oh, one's gonna do it to one. And even on Temptation Island when they do massages, one gives it to one and then they switch and the other one gives it to the other.
Maybe they cut it out.
Yeah, I hope so, because honestly, I didn't need to see it.
Yeah, no. Their date was cute. There was like nothing like groundbreaking
Well, okay, the first thing
about
that was
it.
groundbreaking to me was the fact that they had the decal on the boat, Love Island font, water bottle font with Melanie and Sincere's names on the boat. I just thought
Yeah,
it was a really great touch and it was groundbreaking since it was the first one. We'll get into later how they did it for literally everyone.
yeah. I liked that detail a lot.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but like honestly, it was kind of like a lot of nothing, their date. Like they were just kind of like happy to be there, happy to be together and like joke around. I feel like when it's the final day, like they're not like I feel like she probably had a lot of thoughts about like what her family had to say and her decision to try and make it work with him and all of that. But like I feel like it was just everyone's just gonna pretend that everything's fine because like that's the vibe, you know?
Yeah, there's no other option really right now for her.
Which I support it. Good for her. Have fun.
Yeah, I guess I really hope she figures things out when she's on the outside and just calls it off.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that's the big moment at the reunion.
I know.
Which, by
August
the way,
31st.
August 31st. Yeah, which honestly seems like a really long time.
It does seem like a really long time, and it's on a Monday, which is like so random,
Oh, weird.
super weird. But yeah, their date was cute. Like loved that for them. And Zach and Kata basically show up in like the middle of this like random swamp, and they're just kind of like standing there like staring at a tree.
Giving Shrek.
It was, and then this boat approaches them. It's like a little like speed motorboat.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has like the fierce decal of their name. They
Yep.
get on, they like whip through the water. It's super cute. And then they just have like a little like sit down moment by the swamp.
With subs.
Yeah.
Like
Their
that's
date was the
what
worst.
it
Their
is.
date was the worst.
So bad.
If I was her, I'd be livid.
Yeah, I mean, well, her natural hair was coming out because of all the water and whatever, and she was like kind of mad, but like didn't show it as much.
I was shocked that she didn't show it as much, but like she was disheveled by the time they got on the date. Like hair a mess, face a mess. Like she's wearing a pretty dress, and now like you've just been like splashed and sloshed for like
Yeah.
however long.
Yeah, I would have
I'd
been.
be pissed. I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, theirs was the worst.
The worst. Also, while they were gone, it was so they definitely staggered these dates to where there was a point where Melanie and Sincere
Holy shit.
and Kata and Zach were not in the villa both at the same time. So then there was only Trinity and Bryce and Carl and Anaya left in the villa. And it was like right before Melanie and Sincere
Oh,
were.
really?
Yeah, I did notice that. Like there was only those two at one point, and then Melanie and Sincere were about to come back. Kata and
Hmm.
Zach were already gone. But
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious. So Carlin and I are sitting on the couches over on the side, and Bryce and Trinity are in the kitchen, and Trinity's on the counter, and Bryce is like standing near her, and
Yes.
they're just like getting all silly and whatever.
Hmm.
And Carl is looking over like, that's hot. Like, do you think he knows who Paris Hilton is, and like, do you think he like follows her or something?
Maybe. Do you think that's why he said that?
No, I don't, but like, I think that would be fun.
I'm crying. Yeah, I also peeped that.
And then Bryce saying, "Oh yeah, like I'll put a plate under you." What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.
I feel like that's something he would say to Zach, not to Trinity, but I'm glad he's saying it to Trinity over him.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Um, and then Anaya and Carl's date.
Which I have to say, Carl is the best dressed date goer that I've seen in all of Love Island history, I think. Maybe Connor, because Connor was like very put together and everything, but like I don't think he had many dates. I think he had one. But anyway, Carl is the best date goer look ever. I just love that. I want a man who dresses like that. I want him bad, is what I wrote in my notes. Multiple D's at the end of bad.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like first of all, I feel like they didn't do a lot of dates this season. So like that wasn't even really
No.
something that we got to see from
I
people.
think it was literally just the one with Trinity and Bryce on the boat.
Yeah. Um, but their date was super cute.
The
There was
cutest
like
one.
the fiercest picture book detailing their Love Island saga.
Not the fairy tale.
It was pretty cool. Like that was cool.
And it's so Anaya's dream. And that's what made me the happiest about it.
Totally.
Yeah, like it made so much sense for her, and she was such a princess. And out of all the girls on this season, like she deserves to be a princess. And I feel like she really got that moment, and it seemed like a fairy tale. It was like so amazing for her. And the fact that even Carl notices, which I don't know if the producers told him to say this, but I have a feeling like he just figured it out. At the end that they left pages blank so that they could continue their story?
Yeah, I don't think they will.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I feel like it's like not gonna like last that long.
I don't know if it's gonna last that long either. But I do think that was a cute touch by Love Island.
It was. I just think that those pages will probably stay blank.
Also, some of the pages in the book, wild. The poses from the challenges that are put in there, and like I know it's a part of the story, but like Carl being sad when it was Prince Casey that she picked over him.
I know. I know.
Dead. I was dead.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then our final date,
Yes.
Trinity and Bryce. It was so cute. At first, I was like a little confused. At first, I was a little confused because it was like just dinner,
Yeah.
which is fine. It was beautiful, but like we have boat rides and massages and custom picture books, and they were like, "So here's your dinner,"
Right.
which would have been great. It was a beautiful setup, but then they had these fierce fire. I don't even know what you would call them. Fire dancers,
Yeah, the fire dance.
fire wielders, wielding
Fire
fire,
dancing.
and it was the fiercest performance.
Sure, I would just personally hate this for a date.
It was still better than Zach and Kate does.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer a boat ride over watching people deal with fire.
I suppose. But I thought it was cool.
And the heart that was on fire.
Loved.
Yeah.
Loved.
So cool.
I also feel like I just thought it was crazy. Like, when do you think they started this? Like, do you think Sincere and Melanie's date was at like 8 in the morning?
So one would think, right? But the fact that it was like pitch dark for even Anaya and Carl's, I was like, oh my God, like when did they start this?
Well, because I'm assuming you have to get them all the way to where they are. And like, even just like, for example, like Zach carrying Kata out of the water probably took like, I don't know, like however many takes. Like, when they do like the professional, when they switch to like the different camera and
Yes.
you know that it's like a setup,
Yep.
I'm assuming in my mind that took like forever.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it was an all day affair.
I would love for like one of them to go on a podcast and just tell us like how many takes things took for like the setups and
Hmm.
dates and all that and like favorite moment like oh when we had to record the walking out of the water scene for over an hour like imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I know.
yeah. Um, and Trinity and Bryce's date was also probably the most significant in terms of content because they both dropped the big I love you,
Indeed they did.
which was just like so cute. Like, is it quick? Yes. But also sometimes no.
Yeah, like I don't mind it.
Because I was just thinking about how they have spent every single day together for 6 weeks, and like you could be dating someone for a year and like still maybe not have seen them that amount of like consistent days. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what
Yeah,
I mean?
100%.
Like you're like making up for that like lost time. So like in a way, like you have spent a lot of time together,
Yep.
but it is also at the same time like you met a month ago, you know?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
But for them, like I'm obsessed.
me too. I was really proud of them. I was really happy. Also, both of them looked great. Um, and
Always.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
they looked so fab.
everyone kind of comes back, reconvenes. Half of them are in their PJs already, half of them aren't. And I and Carl got to bring the book back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cute. And they like showed everyone.
They were like reading the pages and all this. Um, I don't know, that was all fun and good. I also thought it was funny. So like they go to bed the next morning, wake up, and Anaya and Carl are jumping on the bed in excitement for just like the day that's about to be had.
Yes, everyone's really excited. It's the big last day. Um, yeah, I thought that was so fun. They're all like, "Oh, this is our last slumber party." And they head into the day as usual. The guys start making everyone breakfast, and then they threw that breakfast right in the trash because the girls are called to leave the villa. I was like, I would be so pissed. I'd be like, okay, like nobody could have told me that before I like made all these pancakes.
So true, but also like the guys that were down there, it was all the guys minus Carl, which I'm assuming it was because I don't know. I knew the reason, whatever it was, like he was in the shower or something when this was happening. But anyway, okay. Oh no, he was shaving. That's what it was. Okay. Anyway, so the three guys are down there and they're like, "What?" And there was like, "We got a text, we're leaving." And they're like, "We're leaving?" They're like, "No, only the girls are leaving."
We're
And
leaving.
then they're
Yeah.
like, "Okay, yay!" And I was like, "Wow, hello. What about the tears? What about the oh,
I
have so
know.
much fun, I'm gonna miss you."
I I know, and that never came. Yeah, I also beat that. I was like, oh, they seem very excited about
Very
that.
excited. Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, the girls go and have this little spa day. It
Yeah, just for nails.
was cute.
I nothing important. I have
Like
no notes until when Ariella walks
nothing.
in for the finale.
There was nothing to say about that. And then I also like it's hysterical how they format this show because everything is so insanely drawn out, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yep.
But the time jump from the nail salon
I
to the
know.
finale
Yeah.
was jarring.
I
All of
was
a
like
sudden, I was
confused.
I was confused too. They showed who went first. Zach in his like little suit waiting for Kata, and I was like, "Oh, we're at the finale?" Question mark.
Like usually there's a little clip of them like getting ready in that room. Like, oh my God, like what dress am I gonna? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, but I think he's gonna wear blue, so I want to match it. And like there's usually some of that, but there was none of that.
Nothing.
Nope, none of it.
Yeah, jump straight in. They did this fierce little like memory lane gimmick, which I thought was so cute.
Yeah, it was cute, but like they did
You
it
didn't like
again.
it?
It's just like they did it for each individual couple, and then as soon as they all were there and sat down, they did it once again with the same exact clips, just in color on a bigger board.
Yes, but like if I was one of the contestants, like I'd love that. I'd be like, oh my God, this is
Yeah, but
awesome.
we're not, so.
No, we're not. Um, Ariana Madix,
Oh my God, I have so much to
Mother
say. I have so much to
Madix.
say.
Did you like it?
No, I hated.
All of it?
Listen, I think she looked pretty. I think she looks great. I just don't love the look for anyone. I think if anyone could pull it off, it could be her, but it just like it wasn't my cup of tea. I said her look was annoying, and she looks like the Black Swan movie, but I've never watched it, so like I don't know. But then definitely looks like Effie from Hunger Games.
Great. I want everyone to look like that.
No. It's like this is the finale of Love Island.
Yes.
This is not no.
And she hit it out of the park. No,
No.
she hit it out of the park. I'm obsessed.
No.
Yes. It was literally the most gorgeous, over the top look. I was obsessed. I didn't love the hair,
I was gonna say the hair, the
but
tassel.
everything else I was, yeah, it wasn't my favorite thing, but I loved the dress. I
Mm,
loved the dress. And her makeup was major.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
such a hater
I'm not
again.
a hater. I liked her Sarah V singing in the shower outfit with the suit. That was fierce. And the glasses.
That was probably my least favorite look of hers this whole season.
I'm done. I'm literally done. Anyway, okay. Um okay, I have something to say next, not about Ariana. It's about the montage of clips that they have when they all finally sit down. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So they have this montage of all their clips, and it's going through like them dancing together, them getting ready together, the boys like flexing together, taking selfies, all this. And then it's like, oh, the moment when Kata gets sent off to the hideaway with Zach, and then they're doing their little dance. And then it shows a clip from them in the hideaway, which I'm like, it's like not crazy to
Yeah,
us.
that was
We've seen it,
crazy.
but crazy because no one else has seen it, and they have to watch it with other people there, which is even funnier.
So weird.
And then it cuts
So
straight to like
weird.
family
They
clips.
showed some weird clips.
They did show some weird clips. I was thinking,
Yes, and then they also showed Anaya like in tears being like, "But
Mhm.
you didn't choose me,
I
Casey."
should have picked
And then
Cole.
they also showed Melanie being like, "It is not a prize to be chosen." And I was like, "Guys, this is like tragic. Why are we
Listen,
showing this?"
you realize that Melanie and Sincere had the least screen time in that montage, and it's because there's nothing good about them. That was the only thing that they could put together to show like the bumps in the road.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was another fierce montage.
Well, the families first.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I thought they were only showing Zach's parents because they didn't come to family day, but his siblings did. And then all of a sudden, like everyone's parents who weren't there were on this video. So that was
Yeah, I
interesting.
thought it was cute.
No, I thought it was cute too. I just think it was interesting. It went from like hideaway clip to Zach's parents. I was like, okay.
Of course. Of
It's like,
course.
oh. And then after said family montage, there was a fierce montage. You want to get into that?
It was just like the most random collection of celebrities who have apparently been like keeping up with the show. And like it was a gag. I loved it. I thought it was so funny and like so
Yeah,
cute.
me too.
But there were like such an like there was enough celebrities that it like went on for long enough that you were like, wait, they're still going. But it like I don't know. It was weird. We had Lizzo,
Yeah, she opened things
Demi
up.
Lovato.
Yep.
Yes. Alex Warren.
Loved. That's the minute that
Sierra.
I started recording my reaction to it because my friend texted me because I was behind because I was watching Big Brother first and then I was gonna go to Love Island right after. And I wasn't on my phone for Instagram or TikTok so that nothing would get spoiled and I did a very good job of that, I will say. I then my friend texts me and goes, "You are going to love something at the end of the Love Island finale." And I was like, "Okay, like whatever." I'm thinking they're gonna announce some like Survivor X Love Island collab, Traders season preview, something like that. You know what I mean? Like something
Mhm.
exciting in that realm because like that's very me. And then all of a sudden I see Alex Warren pop up on the screen and I go, "Oh, I know someone better is coming," which I love Alex Warren, but I know like someone in the Alex Warren realm is coming. I need to start recording. So I recorded. And
Mhm.
after Sierra, guess who popped up on the screen?
Well, after Sierra was Jordan Sparks.
Okay, after Jordan.
Who was it?
It was Shane Somber. Oh my God, he was on the screen. I recorded my reaction. I was so excited. I think I honestly just have to play it. Like it was so good.
I am crying. I also, during this, I literally was like, Stephanie's loving this right now.
I think there's gonna be someone better. Hold on. I know it. I know it. On the screen.
I'm crying.
I was so excited to see Shane. And it makes so much sense because a
I
lot
knew
of
you
people
would
like
be.
Kehlani, Somber, Alex Warren all had songs on this season, which, okay, I have an all caps note written down about this saying, riddle me this. They had the connects to get a full multi-video montage of every relevant person right now, leaving a message, including Alex Warren, and they still couldn't buy The Ordinary for the show.
Nope. Literally. Literally. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
Make
make
it make
sense.
sense.
But I loved his little like plate of fries that he pulled out after like that was just a really hilarious touch.
So weird. Demi Lovato also mentioned French
Yeah.
fries.
Yeah.
I was like, ew, you guys.
Yeah.
Shall we just get into
Yeah.
the results, I guess? That's like the last
Like
thing.
already, like it was spoiled in terms of where they placed them. Obviously, when so they're on like little po not podiums, but like little platforms, I would say, that are circles, and it's one, two, three, four, all next to each other in a line. And there's a like a border around them and it has like some LED sign saying it was always you, like something stupid like that. Anyway, so you know the people that are on the outs are going to be your third and fourth places because they have the two who are going to be neck and neck in the middle just for framing reasons so that it looks great. So I knew when they placed Kata and Zach on the left
Yeah, of
and Melanie
course.
and Cynthia on the right, I was like, okay, looks like America got some vote right. But now it's time to figure out who's which place.
Right. So Kate and Zach, fourth.
Honestly, kind of shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked because I know so many people love Melanie, but I think in terms of the couples, it should have been Melanie and Sincere fourth
Yeah, I also just kind of felt bad for them because I was really thinking about it and I was like, wait, why do we hate them? We like don't.
because of him.
But even him, like I think like is he like kind of annoying and like weird? 1000%. But do they seem very happy together? And like does he make her happy? And like do I think that they work as a couple? Like personally, yeah, I do. And like
Settling. And he is
would
playing her.
no, I don't think so because she could have had literally anybody.
I don't think she thinks that though. And that's the issue with like I just think she has insecurities about like I don't know from her past relationships or whatever, where she doesn't think she can get better, so she's gonna settle with Sincere just because they have some kind of love for each other, whatever that is. And
I
Sincere
was talking about Zach and Kata.
Oh. Yeah, I hate Zach too.
Melanie and Sincere, I don't even know. I don't want to know, actually.
I don't know. I think Kata might be playing Zach, but Zach is just doing it because she's hot and he knows that. I don't think he's like a mature enough boyfriend for her, but I don't think he dislikes her. Like I think he's fine and like likes her enough.
Yeah, I think for Zach and Kata, it's like they must be like, damn, like what did we do?
Mm-hmm.
So Zach and Kata are in fourth, Melanie and Sincere in third.
Yep. And you could tell every time they like announced someone was a certain place and the next one was about to be announced, just by reading the facial expressions, everybody knew where they were going to be placed.
Yeah, I also think like they're all gonna say the same thing. Like no matter what, your answer's gonna be like, I already won.
One. I'm leaving here with a
Like
boyfriend, girlfriend, exclusive situationship, but still.
I already won.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like a big theme of the night was having already won.
Yep.
And then Anaya and Carl are second,
Lovely.
which means that Trinity and Bryce won the season.
Indeed. Thank goodness. This is the first time I think that I felt like the Love Island placements have been correct for almost everyone.
Yeah, it was good. I feel like also this season felt a lot more true to the point of the show.
Yeah.
Like Trinity and Bryce won because they were the strongest couple. Last
Dating.
year,
I love you.
yes, last year Anaya or
Hello.
last year Amaya and Brian won because we all just liked Amaya.
Which that could have been the Melanie of this season.
Right.
Like kind of same vibe in terms
Or
of
the Carl.
this is true. And that almost happened, I think.
But yeah, Trinity and Bryce definitely deserve to win. It was just so sweet. Like they were getting so emotional. I think that they're so awesome and like I honestly hope they go the distance.
Yeah, me too. And then I have things to say about Bryce and all that. But first, just to like wrap up the episode portion of this, then it's
Hmm.
time for them to all jump in the pool. Which
Okay.
you're like, isn't there something missing here? Yeah, there is. I thought they were gonna like take them,
Yes.
get a lifeguard, take them out of the pool, and be like, all right, now figure out who is getting the money and if you're gonna split or not. They just said, nope, bye, Peacock, produce this over next episode, watch Married at First Sight next. I go, what?
And honestly, thank God. Because it
Really?
is so stupid. Like,
No.
obviously you're gonna split it.
Not obviously. And it might just be because I watched the challenge, but there's a season of the challenge where they had the same thing, and obviously they're not dating, but like they had the same thing where like you're in pairs for the whole season basically. And it was between this girl and someone and her partner who were gonna split the money. It was like $1 million. And they're like, all right, are you guys gonna split it because you're a team? Or Ashley, are you gonna take the full million because you have the opportunity because you won like an extra challenge type thing? And she goes, I hate him. I'm taking the million. And so she's known as $1 million Ashley.
See, like, love that, but like, this is not that.
Yeah, but like think about like the Melanie. Like everyone was like saying if Melanie were up there, imagine how fire it would be if she and Sincere were there. She has the right to like decide who's gonna get what money. And she goes, yeah, I'm actually gonna keep it. Bye.
She just would never do that, and none of them would ever do that. Like, I don't think that anybody would do that because, like, she wouldn't get backlash, but like every single other person would get backlash for that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was kind of glad they got rid of it because like the whole point is like you win as a couple
Right.
and like you're gonna split like the I think the idea is that like this money is yours because like you guys like together now, you know?
Yes. Yep.
So I was glad.
Okay. Um, I have another point to make when they're in the pool. So basically, they have the fireworks going, they all jump into the pool. As they jumped in, I noticed that not everyone jumped in at the same time when they usually do. Anaya and Melanie are holding hands. Carl is on the total opposite side. Sincere's in there somewhere. And Melanie and Anaya are the last two to jump in. They finally do. And then I'm gonna show you a screenshot right now because let's see, someone on TikTok pointed out that she doesn't think it was Melanie and Sincere who kissed in the water when they were panning over to everyone. Like first it was like Kata and Zach showing that they kissed, Trinity and Bryce showing that they kissed, Carl and Aya showing that they kissed, and then they like panned back up to the sky, and then now we're back on the water and it's time for Melanie and Sincere's kiss in the water. And look, like that's fully Anaya. Because Sincere also had a shirt on and he didn't take it off because then in the next clip, when all of them are kissing, it's him with a shirt on.
That's what Ariana said when we were watching last night, actually.
Yeah. And also skin tone is darker, and that's totally Anaya's hair.
Maybe they did, and maybe like the producers were just like, or the editors were just like cutting it together quick, and they just like,
Probably. Yeah, no, I
I
thought that was
mean,
interesting.
rookie mistake.
What can I say? Um,
I'm crying.
but yeah, I'd say that was pretty much the bulk of Love Island finale. Um, then on Instagram, I'm finding out that Chris Colfer of Glee follows Bryce, and Bryce has been in
Yeah.
a party sprinter van with Darren Chris, and Kevin
Hmm.
McHale posted on his, I think, Instagram story saying, like, everyone vote for Bryce and Trinity. Like, Bryce is one of my straight friends, and he's one of the most genuine people ever. Blah, 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 whatever.
One of my straight
No,
friends.
he literally said that.
Yeah, it was that I was seeing this narrative online that he's like tight with the Glee cast
Love that.
and Lil Huddy.
Well, we knew that, but yeah. And
We
Little
did know
Honey
that,
did
yeah.
another interview and mentioned like, oh, like my friend Bryce, which like it low key seems like is Little Honey clout chasing just to be tied to Bryce right now because Bryce is like the new it boy. But like I also think that people just really ride for Bryce because of how nice he is.
He's so nice.
Yeah, like Kevin McHale is not trying to get clout from Bryce, let's be real.
No. Did you see this is like so relevant? But like I guess I just like forget like who's friends from last season. But like did you see that Shelly and Clark and
Yep,
Sierra have
yep,
been like
on vacation.
kikiing?
Yeah, and then everyone in the comments is like, but didn't Clark just because Clark tried setting up Andre, with Ace.
Crying.
Honestly, I would eat that up because I hate both of them.
I honestly don't really keep up with like anybody from last season.
Oh.
Um I only follow Huda and Amaya, I
Oh,
think.
okay. I used to follow Amaya, not anymore, but like I don't dislike her. It's just like bored, I guess.
She's just kind of doing nothing that like
Yeah.
excites me, but I just like her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huda's music and
Awful.
keeps popping up. I don't think it's bad. I think she gives Kaylani vibes, but because it's under Huda's name, like nobody's gonna stream it.
I disagree. I think I streamed it because like I was like I want to listen to it because it's Huda, and it was like I was like I'm a bad girl shaking my ass.
No, listen, I know what song you're talking about, but like there are other good ones. You just need to take a
She
dive.
has more than that one song.
Yes, the one where she films the music video in the water, and it's very much
Oh,
Kaylani
Rotation.
thing.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I will.
Yeah, don't get us
She looks
copyrighted right now.
great.
I
She looks
know.
absolutely phenomenal.
Yep. Um, and then let's see. Do I have one more thing? I'm trying. Oh yeah, I just reposted on our Instagram story, so follow that at Real for That podcast. Um, that Jen and Gall had a little photo shoot moment, and I just think it's so funny. I
Oh
love that
God.
they're like friendly.
I can't even fucking talk about it. I can't even talk about it because I just love her and like she deserved the $100,000. Like I love Jen. Like she is the only thing that could get me to watch Beyond the Villa.
Oh, okay.
And you know she'll be on it because she lives in LA, so like why
Yeah,
not?
no,
What else is
she's
she
gonna. Yeah,
doing?
I think she and Bryce are low key gonna key, like not in a romantic way, but just in a way of like they both have already great opportunities modeling and stuff like that, and they have good connects that I think they're gonna hang out more than some of the other people on the cast.
Maybe. They didn't hang out before though.
No, I know that's why I'm saying like unexpected, but I think they're gonna hang out
No,
more.
but I mean like they were friends but or not friends before, they knew each other before.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I wonder, like, maybe it'll like rekindle like a lost friendship,
yeah.
or they're just gonna be like, we still like don't like Kiki like that. But maybe it
I
would
don't
love
know.
because that's like such an iconic pairing.
It would be. But yeah, and I really like how Gaul is changing the narrative online about himself. So I appreciate that.
It's because he's not even. trying to change the narrative
Yeah,
is what's doing it. He has been playing it very well, and I
very
think he's doing
good.
a good job at like playing the part, and it's like making people like him.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, that photo shoot was so iconic.
Yeah,
Um, she just looked like absolutely incredible.
yeah,
Like she looked absolutely insane. And he like just was playing his part so well. It was so good.
yeah. Love it. And they filmed some TikToks behind the scenes and it was so good. But
Yeah.
I think that's kind of
I
everything that
think
I
that's all
have.
I got for this. I can't. I'm actually like sad.
I know, me too. But listen, it's not a forever thing. We'll cover Beyond the Villa.
Yeah, and like thankfully we are heading right into our second season. So,
Right, and then we'll also cover the reunion.
of course. And also thank God we've made it to the end of this episode because we're like lagging again really bad.
I know. Okay, guys, thanks for not blindsiding us and making to the end of this episode.
If you want to keep arguing with us like you've been doing all season, our Instagram and Threads is Real for That podcast, and our TikTok is Real for That pod.
Bye.